Good morning, guys. Thanks for joining me for another What I Eat in a Day as a vegan on Slimming World. If you're new here, my name's Leanne and I'm a vegan, obviously trying to lose weight on the Slimming World plan. I don't know if I need to keep saying that. Today is Monday, the 24th of July, and I've just been outside because it snowed again overnight. And I saw some prints, so I was like, yay, let's go and have a look. My poor little pond is just completely frozen over. But I found some prints. So we have a bird and what's probably a cat. So my professional deduction, I think they must be cat prints because there's no claws in the front, and I reckon that it was a pigeon because they're quite big bird feet prints. So I reckon the pigeon was sat there and then the cat like leapt up and surprised him because it looks like the prints got really far apart. Sherlock Leanne, to your service. I'm just going to start my day with a cup of ginseng matcha green tea from Pucker. For breakfast, I started out by just dry toasting some seeds. I've got 1 teaspoon of sunflower seeds and 2 of pumpkin seeds. Then I've got an apple, a banana and a mango, as well as I've got half a pot left of the Alpro Greek style plain yogurt, which is 1 syn for half a pot. So I popped that in a bowl ready for toppings, which I've got ready here. The apple, banana and mango, of course. I just used half a mango. And then when the seeds were nice and toasty, they did start popping everywhere, which was mildly terrifying, but I just popped them on top of the fruit. I'm pretty sure that you guys have seen me do this before actually, but it's really yummy. And then I topped that with 2 teaspoons each of Sweet Freedom vanilla and caramel syrups, which are, how much are they? Half a syn per teaspoon. So that was 2 syns in total, and the seeds are 3 syns. And then I had a coffee, which is just my usual 100 ml of Alpro Almond Barista for 1 syn. Lunch was the rest of the lentil soup I made yesterday. So this has onion, celery, red pepper, red lentils, stock, some herbs. That's pretty much it. And then some leftover roasted butternut and garlic swirled through it, and I cooked it in the pressure cooker. And this is sin-free, and it must be said, it is absolutely hearty, delicious, nourishing, really, really nice. So it is now about 2:30, so maybe an hour after I've had lunch, maybe an hour and a half. Can't remember when exactly I had lunch. But I've got myself a cup of Pucker Pucker after dinner tea. Kind of fancy something sweet, so I'm having a bag of mini party rings. These are 4.5 syns. I'm just eating an apple. Thought I'd share that with you. I finished work now and I've just taken a little stock take of my cupboard stuff because I want to go shopping. I cleared the snow and ice off my car at lunchtime. It's still pretty frozen, but I thought at least it will stop it getting even more frozen because the trouble is it freezes on the inside as well. Yeah, I don't have like a modern car. Well, it is obviously modern to some extent, but anyway. So yeah, but my neighbours have been out today, and I mean, in our road, the snow is literally like 3 inches deep still, but the thing is, not many people have come up and down it because it's a cul-de-sac. So it's not much disturbed. So in theory, it shouldn't be like a black ice as such. It should just be the crunchy snow. So as long as I take it slow, it'll be fine. And once I'm out my road, I know it'll be fine anyway. So fingers crossed. Well, this is a horribly awkward angle, isn't it? But unfortunately, oh, what can I do with my phone? There we go. Hi. So the last time you saw me, I think I was having some party rings. And that was about 3:30. Well, after work, I did a little stock take, which was fun, because I like stuff like that. And then I went to Stroud, Delta. And then I went to Stroud, which is about 20 minutes away from me. I was a bit worried about going out, but once I got out my road, it was actually... Dels? What's the matter? Once I got out my road, it was actually fine. Yeah, it was actually, it's a lovely drive to that town anyway, because it's just completely cross country. And it's really nice coming into it, because you come across a place called Selsley Common, and it's really high up, and so you can see right down into the valley where Stroud is, on the right hand side, and then on the left, I'm not sure what it is on the left. Anyway, but it looks really pretty. It looks really pretty with all the lights and with all the snow on the fields. Who's a noisy girl? Dels? Good girl. So yeah, so I went to Waitrose. That was why I went to Stroud, because there's just some stuff that they sell that I can't really get locally anywhere else. So rather they're the closest place to get it. Are you having a little chat with me? So, I'm not doing a grocery haul or anything. I'm not, because that was all now several hours ago, because my phone died, which was unfortunate, because I went to Waitrose, did all my stuff there. I went to Sainsbury's, got a little top-up shop there, just some fresh veg really. Came back home, sorted my dinner out, put everything away. Realised my phone was dead about 3 times during that whole period. Still didn't put it on charge, and I've only just remembered. So, and it's like 10:30 right now. So I did well. Consequently, I didn't fill my tea, which is, yeah, sorry about that. What I got, I was really hungry, like, because I didn't get home until like 7:30. In Waitrose, I found this. I've kept the bit of cardboard to show you. It's a Higgidy roasted aubergine and pepper gratin, and it was reduced from £3.15 to 99p, and it's obviously vegan. They've got like quite a few vegan things out in this this brand. So I mean, I wouldn't pay £3.15 for it, but for 99p it was very nice. It's basically like a real rich tomato sauce with lentils through it, plus a few aubergine pieces, not many considering that it was in the description, and pepper pieces through it. And then it just had like a tiny little bit of crumb on top. And I thought, oh, that probably won't be that bad on Slimming World. And actually, because, you know, I'd already made the decision to eat it before I even checked on the app or anything. And yeah, when I looked on the app, it was actually 7.5 syns, which, to be fair, it's not that bad really, because I guess it's more about the oil in there, because I think eating it, there was probably, you know, a decent amount of olive oil, in fact. Rapeseed oil, some wheat flour, that's obviously in the crumb. Yeah. But apart from that, it is just vegetables and lentils, really. Well, that is all it is. And then just the breadcrumb on top. So anyway, it was really delicious. 7.5 syns, but you know, I had them to spare, and I was just really hungry and just wanted something. So I stuck this in the oven when I got home, and when I went in Sainsbury's on the way home, because it's literally, I have to drive by it, so I was like, cool, I'll just get a few bits of fresh veg so I can just, again, not go out again for another couple of days. I picked up 2 packets of, you know, like chopped up Mediterranean vegetables. Oh, sorry, I should explain the angle is because I've got my phone on charge right now and the cable doesn't stretch that far. Sorry about that. This must be the world's worst video, I'm so sorry. Anyway, so I bought 2 packs of these like chopped vegetables, which they have red onion, courgette, red and yellow pepper, and cherry tomatoes. How cute is she in the background? And but they're done in like an oil and herb dressing, and they're ready to roast. So when you so you get them home and you put them in a baking tray and roast them. So I was going to have both boxes, if I'm totally honest, because, you know, I like a lot of vegetables. I didn't know how like filling this would be, because it's not a particularly large thing. Like, I'm not really showing it. It's like this. Anyway, so yeah, so I cooked both lots of vegetables, and of course you don't need to add any oil or anything because they've already got oil on them, like a marinade thing. But then I only ate half of them. I'm actually really full. I only ate half of them, so I've put the others aside in the fridge for tomorrow. But I looked, again, them up on the app because I was like, oh no. Like, I was trying to make decent choices because I just knew that I couldn't be bothered to make anything. And yeah, they're 1.5 syns for half a pack. So I had 1 pack tonight because I ate half of the 2 packs I cooked. So that was 3 syns. And then I've got the ones I've got left over for tomorrow. That's also 3 syns. So yeah, overall, for stuff that I randomly picked up, 10.5 syns isn't that horrendous. And it, you know, it was vast majority vegetables, my dinner still. So, you know, tis what tis. And then that's put me on, I want to say 21 syns. I think I have that right, but double check at the end of the video for my little summary on the app. And I'm just having a cup of nighttime tea right now by Pucker. I had my afternoon tea already, and that's it really. So yeah, I'm very sorry that I didn't film my dinner. I feel really, really bad, but there's nothing I could do. Like, there was no juice in my phone, like, at all. So yeah. That's all from me, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. And Delta says thank you as well. And we'll see if she'll do a little chit chat. You can do a little chit chat? Yeah? All right then. Thank you guys. I appreciate you all. Good night.